Welcome back to Tahoe Real Estate Show. Lisa joins us from the U.S. Forest Service. Lisa, it's been a busy year. Fire-wise, fire season. I guess there's not a fire season anymore, right?
It's definitely been really busy the last few months, and typically we don't see these conditions that we're seeing now until September and October.
So it's
we
September
still have
now.
Several months to go, and yes,
Right.
I'm glad you brought up the point about fire season. You know, fire season used to be typically in the summer months when temperatures were higher, humidity was lower, and the fields were drier. But now we're seeing a year-round fire season.
Talk about fire season. What are some steps that homeowners here in the basin can do to protect their investment, their home?
Yes.
Let's talk about defensible space a little bit.
Super important. You know, it's something that you really need to think about living here in the basin. The Sierra Nevada is a fire-prone ecosystem, and so we always say it's not a matter of when or if the next fire happens, it's a matter of when.
Right.
And that's really true. You know, we saw it with the Angora fire. We had the Emerald fire a couple years ago. A fire is going to come through sooner or later, and we want to make sure all the homeowners and second homeowners and visitors and renters are prepared for when that next fire happens. So it's super important to have defensible space around your home. So you want to remove your pine needles once a year. Typically people do it in the spring, but you know, it's not too late now if you haven't done it yet this year. Get out there and clean up your yard, remove those dead leaves and pine needles from your rain gutters and from your roofs. You know, make sure that your roof is clear, doesn't have any dead or flammable material on it. Basically, think about it as you're giving firefighters a hand by removing that dead and dying fuel, you know, that dry fuel that's around your home, and that way if a fire does come through, they have a better chance of saving your home. You know, there's a lot of resources out there. We have the Tahoe Resource Conservation District, and they have, you can contact them and sign up for their newsletter. They're great resources, and they have information about becoming a fire-adapted community, which is a really big, you know, program right now. So talk to them. Your local fire districts will come out and give you a free defensible space inspection. They'll take a look at your house and, you know, see what you need to do to make your home a little more fire safe. You know, most homes during wildfires are lost from flying embers that travel on the, you know, in the wind ahead of the storm. And so what'll happen is those embers will travel, you know, quite a distance. Sometimes it could be a mile away from the main fire, and they might land in a dry bed of pine needles or a dry, you know, a gutter that's filled with dry leaves, or in a stack of firewood. So
we're running out of time. I wish we had more time to keep you on the show, but people want more information on defensible space. Reverse 911, which we didn't get into.
Sign up for Reverse 911, prepare an evacuation plan for your family and your pets. Don't forget your pets. And, you know, just know that the Forest Service, we do fields reduction on national forest lands, or forest thinning. And, you know, all those programs are super important. And another thing we want to get out too is that we are under fire restrictions right now. We just went in last week, and that means that campfires are only allowed in campgrounds with an on-site host, like Nevada Beach, Fallen Leaf, those type of campgrounds. So lots of information, but yeah, check with your local fire district, check with the Tahoe Resource Conservation District, and they'll give you everything you need to make sure that your home is prepared for the next fire.
Lisa, thank you for coming in. Hopefully September's not as busy as this summer was.
We hope not, certainly.
All right, stay tuned.
Thank you, Pete.
More of the Tahoe Real Estate Show coming up after the break.